Welcome to Ep.2 of Indulge or Abstain Quranic Research. If you enjoy the channel, like, subscribe, comment, and share the video. Let's get started. So, verse 2, chapter 2, verse 25. But give glad tidings to those who believe and work righteousness, that their portion is gardens beneath which rivers flow. Every time they are fed with fruits therefrom, they say, why, this is what we were fed with before. For they are given things in similitude, and they have therein companions pure and holy, and they abide therein forever. But give glad tidings to those who believe, meaning indulge in belief, and work righteousness, indulge in righteousness. So this is a verse of indulgence, that their portion is gardens beneath which rivers flow. Every time they are fed with fruits therefrom, they say, why, this is what we were fed with before. For they are given things in similitude, and they have their companions pure and holy, and they abide therein forever. That's just a verse of indulgence. Indulging, telling you to indulge in belief, and then indulge in righteousness, and in turn the reward is paradise. Chapter 2, verse 26. Allah disdains not to use the similitude of things, lowest as well as highest. Those who believe know that it is the truth from their Lord. But those who reject faith say, what means Allah by this similitude? By it he causes many to stray, and many he leads into the right path. But he causes not to stray except those who forsake the path. So this is verse right here. It seems to be a verse of indulgence, as it says that Allah disdains not, meaning he doesn't mind using the similitude of things, lowest as well as highest. Those who believe know that it is the truth from their Lord. Those who indulge in belief know that it is the truth from their Lord. But those who reject faith say, those who abstain from faith say, what means Allah by this similitude? Those who abstain from faith. Here's a verse. It shares, it has indulgence and abstinence in it, with those who were non-believers. Abstain from faith. In doubt or question. Or question what Allah does, what their Lord does. So non-believers, abstinence from faith. Leaves them confused. Leaves them confused. Then you got, that's 226 right there. Those who break Allah's covenant after it is ratified, who sunder what Allah has ordered to be joined, and do mischief on earth, these cause loss only to themselves. Those who break Allah's covenant after it is ratified, so those who indulge in breaking Allah's covenant after it is ratified, who sunder what Allah has ordered to be joined, and indulge in sundering what Allah has ordered to be joined, and do mischief on earth, and indulge in mischief on earth, these cause loss only to themselves. So that was a verse of indulgence, but it's not positive. How can you reject the faith chapter chapter 2, verse 28. How can you reject the faith in Allah, seeing that you were without life, and He gave you life? Then will He cause you to die, and will again bring you to life, and again to Him will you return. How can you reject the faith in Allah? How can you abstain from faith in Allah, seeing that you were without life, and He gave you life? Then will He cause you to die, will again bring you to life, and again to Him will you return. So this is the verse of abstinence. A question in the abstinence: how can you reject faith? How can you abstain from faith in Allah, seeing that He's the cause for your life, gave you life, will cause you to die, and bring you back to life? So we could say that chapter 2, verse 28. Disbelievers abstinence from faith is questionable. So abstinence can be questionable because depending on because of what the creator of faith has done for them and will do to them. It is He who has created for you all things that are on earth. Then He turned to the heaven and made them into seven firmaments, and on all things He has perfect knowledge. This is a verse of indulgence. It is He who created. It is God who indulged in creating you for all things that are on earth. It is God who has created for you all things that are on earth. He indulged in creating all things for you that are on earth. Then He turned to the heaven and made them into seven firmaments, and of all things He has perfect knowledge. Then He indulged in the heaven and made them into seven firmaments, and of all things He has perfect knowledge. Behold, your Lord said to the angels, chapter 2, verse 30. Behold, your Lord said to the angels, I will create a vicegerent on earth. This is indulgence. It's God creating a vicegerent, indulging in creating a vicegerent on earth. They said we place therein one who will make mischief therein and shedding blood. And the angels question, will the one that God create, the vicegerent that God create for earth, will it indulge in making mischief and shedding blood? While we do celebrate your praises and glorify your holy name, while they, the angels, do indulge in celebrating His praises, God's praises, and glorifying His holy name. He said, I know what you know not. And He taught Adam the names of, in chapter 2, verse 31, and He taught Adam the names of all things. Then He placed them before the angels and said, tell me the names of these if you are right. This is another verse of indulgence. He taught Adam the names of all things. God taught indulge in teaching Adam the names of all things. Meaning, this is one thing I want to point out. We do not come from, I ain't gonna get religious now. I do not believe we come from monkeys. I believe we come from an intelligent species. From the beginning of our history, we was intelligent, taught by God himself. Then he placed them before the angels and said, tell me the names of these if you are right. This is another part where it's an indulgence, where he placed Adam before the angels and said, tell me the names of these if you are right. Or he placed all things in front of the angels and said, tell me the names of these if you are right. Asking them to indulge in naming things, basically giving them a test, a quiz right in front of them. Chapter 2 verse 32. They said, glory to you, of knowledge we have none, save what you have taught us. In truth it is you who are perfect in knowledge and wisdom. That test, they abstained from that test. Why? Because they have no knowledge except what is taught to them. And God did not teach them the names of all things before he taught Adam, at least. So, angels abstain from knowledge tests, test of knowledge, due to insufficient intelligence. But they did indulge in praise, saying, it is you who are perfect in knowledge and wisdom. He said, oh Adam, tell them their names. Then, chapter 2, verse 33, he said, oh Adam, tell them their names. He asked Adam to indulge in the test of knowledge, in which he passed. It said, oh Adam, tell them their names. When he had told them their names, Allah said, did I not tell you that I know the secrets of the heaven and earth, and I know what you reveal and what you conceal? This verse do have a word in here saying conceal, which is a form of abstaining or a synonym for abstinence. We're gonna mark that down. Conceal. Allah knows what you conceal. Or abstain from. And that's it for today's episode. We'll get back to it tomorrow, inshallah. If you enjoyed this episode, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and share. See you later.